Hello everybody and welcome to Organian's Puzzle Box. Today we are recording from a different kind of computer, a brand new rig which has replaced my old rig, which was a 3070 i7 9th gen with 32 gigabytes of RAM DDR4, and we're now upgraded to a 4090 with an i7 13th gen. I know, should have gone for the i9, but unfortunately this is the only thing that was available on the market right now. And it's also got 64 gigabytes of RAM, DDR5. I'm sure that's gonna push my renders and my work to the next level. So let's have a look at how I unboxed the machine and then did a bit of testing with it and just see what we've got. But I'm telling you guys, it's working superb. I don't even know what to say. This just came through the post and Jesus, look at the size of this box. This is incredibly big. I can't believe it. It's a massive box. Now look at this massive thing. This is a computer from Overclockers. It's got a 4090 in it and all the bells and whistles that apparently come with these computers. This is the first time that I've ever bought a computer from them, so I'm quite curious to see what they've done. The packaging is enormous. I assume the unit itself is going to be quite big, but let's take these straps off and let's have a look. Okay, time to move this bad boy. Oh, freaking hell! This is massive. Okay, you know, that's it. Let's just, look at the size of this freaking thing, honestly. This is one big box. Now, it took them about 4 weeks to deliver the goods, but they have delivered the goods. I'm hoping everything is intact in there. Got delivered by DPD. So yeah, Overclockers UK. I'm quite curious to see what they've done here. I mean, yeah, this is quite pricey, but let's have a look. Let's take these straps off. This probably is the worst unboxing video you've ever seen. But you know what? I'm trying and I don't really even care about it. Okay, there we go. Strap 1 is done. There we go. Strap 2. Now let's have a look. What have we got in here? So I'm gonna take this off. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait 1 second. We've got some sellotape here. Got to get rid of this tape. So I am just going to slice it like that. Okay. There we go. Now, gonna take this off. I'm actually quite excited. I haven't been this excited since I got the other one. What the hell? Oh, okay. This is interesting. So this I did not expect. So it seems that they put in all the boxes of everything that I got. So the motherboard is a Z790 Auros Elite AX with the DDR5 support. Sorry, I'm saying all these things wrong. This is a very nice motherboard. We'll definitely have a look at it. But yeah, so they sent the box for this as well, which is really, really cool. Now let's have a look in here. We've got an accessory kit, which I'm not really sure what's inside, but we'll definitely have a look. It says Evolve X, the accessory kit, so I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I'm just going to put it to one side. Yeah, GeForce 4090. Obviously the box is empty, it's all in there. When I got my other computer, the one that I've got the 3070 on, that did not come up with all these boxes. So this is really cool that they actually sent all of this. So yeah, this is the 4090. Is it gigabyte version? I've actually heard a lot of good things about it, to be honest. So I'm quite glad that I've got this one. Then we've got an Overclockers tour of the system guide. It's got some cables in here and stuff, and some more accessories. So I'll have a look at that. Let me just put these boxes to one side. And I believe, yeah, this is the computer, and God, it's a massive box in here. So yeah, there's like all these smaller boxes that I'm gonna throw away, and Yeah, so these are just filler boxes just to make sure that the the computer is sitting quite well. The box is massive in here, honestly. It's taking so much space. Oh yeah, this is a heavy box. I'm gonna have to take care how I bring this out. So hopefully this table will actually hold. It should hold. It's got metal freaking... Oh, okay. Okay, am I doing this the right way? Normally you'd want to actually slice the box, and I think, should I do that? No, to be honest, I do want to save the box because I'm gonna be able to put some other stuff in it, so I don't really want to cut it. Although, actually, now that I think about it, I can do this. Thank you, Internet. Thank you for showing me what I need to do. Jeez, honestly. There we go. This is the box. It's massive. We've got the top written on here as well. We can take some of these points off, but I think this is this is going to be, it says in here, important. We use packaging inside the PC to protect the PC. Okay, please open the PC case and remove the packaging. Yeah. Okay, please retain this box, blah, blah, blah. Don't care about any of that as of yet. Let me just take this out like that. I'm gonna throw this. Honestly, my wife is gonna kill me considering how many cardboard boxes I now have in the house. Okay, let's just put this like that. And it's time for us to slice this baby open and see what the computer looks like. Because that's why we're here. Cat, bless this computer. Bless this computer so it runs Unreal Engine very, very well. Cat, bless this computer. Okay, I'll do it. Right, please, the power of Unreal Engine, please course through this computer and make it run and make it render as quickly and as fast as you possibly can. Please. Please bless this computer. Please, Unreal Engine, please course through this computer. Anyway, right, let's just, I've got my scissors. It's time to do it, right? It's time to cut it open. Let's see what have we got inside here. Oh, come on. There we go. That's it. Oh, nice. It's got like a film type inside there. It's got like a, yeah, okay. Look at that. It's all black. Now, how do I get this out? This is going to be a problem because this is now sitting. Oh man, this is going to be a tough one for me. Is this upside down? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. This is upside down. How the hell am I going to get this out? So, I am terrible at unboxing. If I put it to the side, can I pull it out? Nope, not really. I think what I need to do is enter from the, sort of like from the bottom type of thing. So let me just slice it in here as well. Man, I should have watched a video of how you unbox one of these computers, but I didn't. So yeah, that's not very good. I'm gonna probably edit this stuff out anyway. Come on. There we go. Right. So you guys can now see inside of it. Now, is there an objective to this? Did I do this for any particular reason? Well, I am thinking if I put these flippers like that, and then turn it again upside down like that. Oh. Now I should be able to draw this box out like that. Okay, come on. You gotta admit I've done a decent job here. Right, so we're pulling these out. Man, I don't need to go to the gym tomorrow, to be honest. Okay, this is the opening right here. And it seems to be sitting on its back or the front. I'm not really sure, guys. Ooh, got some reveals here. Ooh, oh, look at that. Okay. It's got glass on both sides, guys. Glass on both sides. It's pretty cool. Okay, let me just take this off And I'm putting my fingerprints all over it. Look at that. Okay, oh, I see now. This is a piece that you can remove. Oh, this is massive, guys. Honestly, it is so freaking heavy. Look at it. I'm not going to take this off just yet, but I believe you can open this somehow, but I have no idea how. So you can take the front off like this, but I'm not really, yeah, you can take the front off, and it's got LED panels, and this is the connection, so you can light it up like that in there as well. So let me just put this to one side. But then how do you open this piece from here? I believe, oh, you're gonna have to unscrew it. It's got hinges right about here, so I believe we're gonna have to just put it like that to one side. These screws are quite nice, you can easily remove them. So yeah, you know, I've got the screws out. Let's see if that's, yeah, that comes now out, and it's got hinges. This is beautiful, beautiful design. I really love it. I'm gonna put a link to the computer anyway in the description so you guys can see. But just put these screws away, and now try to get this packaging out, although I'm not really sure. Oh, come on, there we go, got that out. Okay, come on. Oh, freaking hell, it's moving the whole freaking video card. Gotta be careful. Yeah, definitely gotta be careful with that. Okay guys, now we've got it over here. Look at that beautiful piece there. There are no real wires running around. It's got water cooling there. Here are the RAMs. Got big fans everywhere. We've got some fans at the top. We've got the video card, obviously. It's a massive video card. Really love it. It's really cool. Got fans here at the front. This is looking really, really good. But let me just take this off and put it here on this table so we can have a closer look. Now guys, it's time to take this thing off again, and there we go. It's time for us to obviously power it, see how it goes, but I think the design is really well done. I mean, to be honest, I didn't necessarily buy it for the design or anything like that, but it's cool that it looks cool. You see what I mean? It's just so nice, and the front here is really cool. And you've got this piece over here that obviously slots back in. The way I believe it slots back in, you just put it on there. There must be some way in here to slot it like that, you see? It's got a very, very industrial look. I'm quite impressed. Yeah, I like the industrial aesthetic. I mean, it's clean, it's nice. It's not too, you know, it's not showcasing too much. It's just the way I like it. It's just, you know, subtle. Well, we'll see how subtle it is actually when we turn it on, because then the LEDs and all that stuff comes in. Let's have a look a bit here at the back. So what we've got here in terms of I/O, I'm not really seeing much. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's got its own integrated graphics as well. We've got the 4090 right here with all of its ports. Okay, yeah, 4 USB slots there. These are the 3.2, that's quite nice. Okay, and then we've got direct input. We've got 3.2 here as well. We've got a USB Type-C, 2 of these here, 4 normal ones. Oh, freaking hell, it's got 5 ports. That's brilliant. 5 ports, really love that. That's really good, because then I can actually plug in a lot more and I don't need as many adapters as I normally do. So yeah, this is really looking really cool, and the design is so nice. And you can actually open the case from both ends. Have a look here on this end. So let me just take the front off again like that. Okay, and can I take these screws off? Should be able to. So yeah, I like how easy it is to just sort of take this off. It's really nice. I believe you can also pull this out if you want. But yeah, look at that. You can take it off, and then you've got the processor there as well, which is really cool. So you've got here, you can see it from this end. Really like that. It's quite nice. Obviously not a lot going on this side, but I just like the fact that you can sort of see it from this end as well. That's really beautiful. Back in there, like that. Okay. Yeah. The I/O here at the front, we've got 2 USBs. I don't know if they're 3.2 or not. We've got the USB Type-C jacks in. And look, it's got like a mute button in there, and I'm not really sure what that's for. But I think that's a mute button right there. Maybe this is to do with the headphones. I'm not really sure, but it's cool that it comes with that sort of option as well. Let me just put the screws in here. And you know what, guys? It's time to actually fire it up. Have a look at the light show. If there's any, I'm sure there will be. I've seen it in the in the pictures and all that stuff, but I don't know how it will look when we started, you know, but we'll see. Either way, I'm quite happy with what Overclockers UK have done. This is not sponsored or anything. I just bought it from them, and as I said, I'm really happy with what they've done. That's right there. Really like it. It's not a fingerprint magnet either, this material, so it's really cool. And the tempered glass on hinges is a really good idea. I like that. It's actually a lot better than me just having to plug in, you know, put screws and all that stuff every time. So yeah, really love that. Actually, if we have a look, I'm gonna check what's inside these boxes. If there's nothing interesting in here, there's no point in wasting your time with it, but we'll have a look. I'm not really sure. It just says some accessories. Maybe they're the accessories that have already went in. Oh, look at that. It's got some stuff in here. Oh, okay, these are. I'm gonna have to look at the manual to see what these do, but I think they might be for hard drives and other things. But we'll have a look and see what that is. Most of the, I mean, all the parts are inside already. Right, so we've got Unreal Engine open in here, and this is Unreal Engine 5.1, and I have a very heavy scene opened in it. It's got VDBs, and they are packed with details. Actually, you'll notice the moment I turn on the VDB, the camera footage stuff goes haywire, and that's basically because of Windows. Because of Windows 11. Windows 11 has done this to me, and there's nothing that I can do about it. Anyway, it's a silly thing that they've done with the video card, and yeah, they messed it up. But if you look in here, you know, the video card right now, it's got about 17.2 gigabytes of VRAM dedicated to this scene where we got these VDBs. Now, if I deactivate the camera, so then we don't get these visual glitches, I can activate these VDBs. And you can see that with the VDBs on, we get like 5 FPS or something like that. And that's mainly because of how heavy this scene is. Now, if I would open this on the 3070 that I had, this scene would probably crash now. But not in Unreal Engine. Sorry, not in this with this sort of performance. So you can see with the VRAM that we've got, we're doing pretty much okay on that end. And our video card is obviously being worked a lot when we play the scene at 89, 60%, but that's because these VDBs are incredibly difficult. But what my interest in this scene really is generally around rendering. So if I go, you know, to the movie sequencer in here, and let me just bring that in, and let me just load the configuration that I normally use. And you can see we were using anti-aliasing. We're actually running 8 samples on this. We're making 8 samples per frame. And then I've got the output in here, and I believe I'm just going to put this into like the download folder or something like that. And, you know, just put it in there. And we're doing like a 4K almost like image. And I'm just going to press accept and then just do a render local. And what you're going to notice with this is that when we start rendering, we'll be able to see the time that it sort of takes for these, and these are very heavy scenes, so every particular scene will take, every frame will take quite a bit. But while I do this render, I'm actually able to do something else on the computer, so I'm able to like go on it and watch a video or something like that. And trust me, the computer on the 3070 and with the i7 that I have on that one and 32 gigabytes of RAM, this scene would just not be able to play. We would render, but it would take something like 5-6 hours for 7 seconds of footage at 60 FPS. But with this particular computer, it takes roughly around 1.5 hours, I would say, really depending how much black I've got in the scene. So you can kind of see the speed at which this render is being done. It says there around 2 hours, but when I did it, it took about 1.5 hours for it. All I can say on the other computer, it would take far longer to complete, about 5 hours on the 3070. But I'll actually put that scene on just so you guys can have a look and see what that feels like. And here we have the scene from Blender. It's a splash screen for 3.3, and this is the real-time viewport with the denoise activated, the optics denoiser. As you can see, this moves very quickly, and it's, you know, rendering pretty quickly. In terms of samples, got a 1024, and I believe if we're looking at it, I think if I increase this to like 2048, it will just keep on doing it, and now it's finished. So, whoa, see, rendering is done. If I take the denoise out, so let's try without the denoise. You can sort of see how the samples obviously take longer now, but actually I think it's got a cutoff point. Where is it now? So I believe somewhere in, I can't remember now where it was, where it's got like a time. So it's got like a, oh, noise threshold. Yeah, so let's just do that as 0.001. So now it's going to run the render for longer to try and reach that sort of threshold. And you can see how the, how quickly the samples are being done there at 2048. We probably don't even need 2048. It's quite a bit too much, but yeah, we've reached now 1,000, and it's been less than 20 seconds to get to that point. So you can see how powerful this is, but obviously with the denoise on, this moves a lot, well, doesn't move a lot faster, but you just sort of get the same result a lot faster. It's a very beautiful scene, and I like the fact that you can just sort of author it in real time like this, even though it's running on cycles. It is a low poly scene, don't get me wrong, but it's very well made, very realized, especially the lighting and the colors in the water and so on. But look how beautiful that moves on the 4090. I'm pretty sure on the 3070 I would have to actually stop every time I move the camera like this, and be able to see the details. I would have to wait a bit for that to kick in. So this is very powerful, and I can't wait to see what I'll be able to achieve using it. And now very quickly, here we are in Star Citizen, and this is running on 4 something 60 by 2180 or something like that. Actually, let me just get that right. I always get it wrong. Right, 3440 by 1440, which is a ultra wide screen. Anyway, it runs perfectly smooth. Like there's nothing there, no delay, nothing like that. But it's not, it's to be expected from a video card like this. I don't envision that this would, ever suffer from a performance point of view at all. So this is running pretty good, and I can't wait to see what else I'll be able to find within it, since it runs so nicely. These stations and everything are very detailed in this, and the environments are very detailed. And it's just nice to see that it just runs buttery smooth. I'm not even interested in to be honest, in the display frame rate. It feels like it's above 100 FPS, and I don't need any more than that, to be honest. Looks really good, runs really well, and yeah, that's all I need. So I'm trying to do the same thing, the same render in Unreal Engine on the 3070 computer, the former rig. And the performance is a lot worse in this than it is on the 4090. Again, this is a very heavy scene, but even opening this scene takes a bit of time because of these VDBs and how many there are. The scene is basically the same. There are no differences here, but me trying to set it up and try and running it the same way that I've run it on the 4090, same sort of settings, trying to use the anti-aliasing at 8 sequences, and then pressing the render local. The process itself of actually starting that, the compilation, everything in this particular video here is sped up by about 500%, so it can move a lot faster, but everything would take a lot, about 5 times longer. And even actually starting the render itself, that takes a while. So when we get to the point of the rendering itself starting, of warming up, it takes, it must have taken roughly around half an hour or something like that to actually be able to for the render to start, which is crazy. And that's mainly because of what, you know, how these VDBs were done. But basically I sped it up to about 600%, trying to get to a point where I could see what was, you know, what was, well, I sped up the video 600%, but I'm actually gonna end up doing that a lot, you know, a lot shorter, because by the time the render starts, you know, as I said, half an hour in real time has passed, and when it does, even so, at that speed, you know, it's like one sequence of the 8 sequences per frame takes, you know, more than 10 to 20 seconds for it to be done. So if you have like 400 frames, for example, to make times 8, that's going to be a long time for a real-time render pipeline. And that's where the 4090 pretty much wins in every possible way. But I do hope you guys enjoyed that video of me getting, you know, making a fool of myself, getting the computer unboxed. I hope you like the content, and let's see what kind of new tutorials I'll come up with, what kind of new projects I'll be releasing. If you want to support the Organium Puzzle Box channel, if you want to help me pay for this computer, which is now, you know, financed, please consider joining Patreon. I've got a goal set up in there in which I'm trying to, you know, pay off the computer and then move on, basically. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll be releasing more projects, more tutorials, so subscribe, like, and comment for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm sure you will enjoy the new content as much as I will.